again and welcome. Welcome to a new class, class 927. How are you feeling this morning? You feeling okay? Fíjate, el tejano que he hablado tejano un poquito ahora. How are you feeling this morning? 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 ¿Qué tal te encuentras hoy, esta mañana? How are you feeling this morning? How are you feeling this morning? Huh? How are you feeling this morning? I'm feeling fine, man. I'm ready to conquer the world today. Yes, sir. Starting with gain fluency. I'm going to do quite a few paragraphs. I'm going to do quite a few, voy a hacer bastantes párrafitos de estos. I'm going to do quite a few paragraphs today. And we're going to continue the never-ending story of English. Learning English takes a long time. And because it's difficult to learn English well, or Spanish, or French, or German, or Japanese, because it takes a long time to learn a second language well, people look for shortcuts. People look for shortcuts. La gente busca atajos. Necesito inglés, pero es que ese esfuerzo no puedo hacer. No, I don't have time. I don't have time. And so they look for shortcuts and they look for magic formulas. ¿Habrá una fórmula mágica? Seguro que sí. Indolora. A painless magic formula, a painless shortcut. Painless shortcuts don't exist for a language. However, people continue looking. So it's a wonderful spawning ground for opportunists. Spawn is engendrar. But spawning ground, terreno de engendrar, es caldo de cultivo. And so, este sector es un caldo de cultivo perfecto para los oportunistas, para venir aquí a ofrecer el oro y el moro y aprender inglés en 3 meses. Y la gente les deja sus cuartos, pero al final se dan cuenta que es a cambio de nada. Yeah. Pero se huye de la quema tiempo del oportunista. All right. So, but me no. Predicando la verdad en el desierto. I'm a preacher in the desert. Preaching the importance of work, effort. Okay? Pero eso no vende mucho. It doesn't. People want magic formulas. And I don't have a magic formula. The only magic formula is inside yourself. Making a decision, focusing, and making the necessary effort. And the secret is that it's fun. Y divierte. Esfuerzo este. It's fun. All right. I want to repeat the paragraph from yesterday on page 39 at the bottom. Look at this picture. Imagina que esto es una foto. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Imagine it's a photograph of an area of the city from a helicopter or from a drone. A photograph. Look at this picture. Can you see the red roof? Can you see the house with the red roof and the black chimney? Can you see the house? Can you? Can you? Can you? Caña de cerveza, caña. Can you see? Can you see the caña? And los británicos también dicen, caña? Can you see the house with the red roof and the black chimney? That's where I grew up. Así, ahí me crié yo. That's where I grew up. I lived there from age 18. I lived there from age 2 to age 18. Vaga redundancia con age. Desde la edad de 2 hasta la edad de los 18 años. I lived there from age 2 to age 18. All right. Yes. I've never lived in any house. Yes, I have. One flat here in Madrid. I lived from 1980 to 1998. That's 13 years. This is more. The most I've lived in one residence was for 13 years. Then I moved to another flat. And I wasn't convinced. And I sold it in 2 years and I moved back for 2 years. And then I moved to a convent. Sí, me mudé a un convento de frailes, convertido en viviendas, en mi celda, un celdón. All right. It was nice. Conde Duque, in la zona de Conde Duque, in that area of Madrid. But here, this person for 16 years from age 2, he says, I lived there from age 2 to age 18. From age, fromage. ¿Cómo se dice queso en francés? How do you say cheese in French? Fromage. Y suena igual que from age. Desde la edad de, se dice así. Yeah. From age. Se dice mucho age, at the age of. I came here at the age of 20. Vine aquí a la edad de 20. Y un español diría, no, bueno, sí, es correcto, Richard, pero a los 20 años, se dice. I came here at the age of 20. From age 2 to age 18, next page, at the top. Page 40, at the top. I wish I knew how to speak French as well as I speak Spanish. Frustración total. Ojalá supiera. I wish I knew how. I wish I knew how to speak French as well as I speak Spanish. I've been to Paris over 10 times. Eso es cierto. I've been to Paris over 10 times. And the more I go there, the more frustrated I feel because of my poor French. Cuanto más voy ahí, más frustrado me siento por culpa de mi pobre francés. The more I go there, the more frustrated I feel because of my poor French. You know, I remember one moment speaking with a fellow, a Frenchman, really nice guy, parecía un obrero francés, pero joven. And we were talking about a girl in French, and he said, elle est très timide. ¿Cómo? Elle est très timide. Perdona, es tímida. Ella es muy tímida. Él es très timide, pero él timide. La T la pronunciaba de forma. Y pensamos en una Che, timide. ¿Y eso qué es? And no caí en la cuenta que era tímida. And the poor guy said, je ne comprends pas, pardon, je ne comprends pas. He said, timide. Oui, cool. And he didn't know how to help me understand with a different alternative, you see. I mean, here you can say tímida, cohibida, cortada. You can say different things, different words, or timid, shy, bashful, all right, o vergonzosa, something like that, shameful. But and so it's frustrating for me to not understand well. I wish I knew how. Ojalá supiera cómo hablar francés. I wish I knew how to speak French as well as I speak Spanish. I've been to Paris over 10 times. I've been to Paris more than 10 times. And the more I go there, the more frustrated I feel because of, debido a, por culpa de, por motivo de, because of mi pobre francés, my poor French. When I speak, my French is not bad. It's understanding. So, yes, I wish I knew how to speak French as well as I speak Spanish. I've been to Paris over 10 times, and the more I go there, the more frustrated I feel because of my poor French. I constantly repeat expressions so you assimilate them. The next paragraph, page 40 at the top, paragraph number 2. Paragraph 322. I completely forgot. I'm really sorry. I have no excuse. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm really sorry. I have no excuse. About once a year, I completely forget a lunch or dinner. And I'm a lunch or dinner date. And I'm sorry it happened to you this year. This is almost true. Once every 2 years, I forget. I forget to insert an appointment in my agenda, my calendar. I forget to do it. So sometimes, okay, Manolo, yeah, okay, fine, yeah. Tuesday, the 16th, 2 o'clock, in el bar restaurante Manolo. Okay, good. All right. Tuesday, the 16th, all right, 2 o'clock. A las 14 horas. 2 o'clock, okay, fine. Yeah. And I forget to insert it at the moment. And then I don't. And then 7 days later, on the 16th, Manolo, my good friend is in bar restaurante Manolo waiting for me. And he says, oh, Richard, que es súper puntual. Algo pasa. And he calls me. Where are you? What do you mean, where am I? Well, I'm here. I'm in the restaurant. What restaurant? Bar restaurante Manolo. Do we have an appointment? Don't you remember? Oh my God, yes. Gosh, I completely forgot. I'm really sorry. Se me fue el santo al cielo. It completely slipped my mind. My saint went to heaven. We don't say that. Sería bueno decir, my saint went to heaven. All right. Okay. I completely forgot. I'm really sorry. De verdad lo siento. Mil perdones. I'm really sorry. Yes. I have no excuse. No tengo excusa. I have no, N-O. I don't have any excuse. Pero solemos decirlo al revés. Tengo nada de excusa. I have no excuse. Yeah. About once a year. Más o menos una vez al año se me pasa. Esto me pasa. About once a year, I completely forget a lunch or dinner date. And I'm sorry it happened to you this year. Te ha tocado a ti este año. Es una vez al año y esta vez te toca a ti. Sorry. The last time this happened, it happened to me. I was the person waiting in the restaurant. The opposite. I remember Jose. I'm not going to say his last name. He's a fantastic person. And Jose works. He's a chief executive officer in a company located in the fifth pine tree, El Quinto Pino. Very far. And so about once a year, we have a lunch together to stay in touch. And usually the lunch is relatively near the factory, donde él dirige una fábrica, muy afueras. And so I drive my car there, and I need to drive, to Alcobendas, casi el Molar, boom. And I go to the restaurant, and of course I assumed that he made the reservations, because I didn't make the reservations, because it was his initiative. And the restaurant was about 2 kilometers from his factory. I arrive at the restaurant and they say, yes, there's a reservation for Jose. No. Are you sure? Let me see. No. So I look at the date to make sure that it's the right day, because maybe el jueves mañana. You see. This happens sometimes that you confuse days. And no, it's today. And so I called him. I said, Jose, I'm waiting for you. What do you mean you're waiting for me? Yeah, I'm in the restaurant, etc. No. Well, I have it in my agenda. I said, and he looked at his agenda. I don't have it in my agenda. And he said, I can't go. I'm sorry. I have a commitment. I can't go. I said, well, no problem. But look in your emails. Los correos electrónicos. Look in your emails, okay? Because I looked in my emails, to make sure. And so I said, okay, sorry. And we hang up. And the girl, the reception in the restaurant, well, would you like to have lunch anyway? By myself. I said, no thanks, I'll go home. So I went home to have lunch. And then Jose called me and said, sorry, you were right. And I said to Jose, I said, listen, this has happened to me maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. And the reason it happened to me was because I didn't stop everything. The moment I agreed on a day and a time to enter it into my agenda, or a pocket agenda. And so you need to do that. The moment you make a commitment, un compromiso, you need to register it in the moment. If you decide, luego lo apunto, be careful. You're running the risk of forgetting. I completely forgot. I'm really sorry. I have no excuse. Yes. About once a year, I completely forget a lunch or dinner date. Date is cita para cenar o para comer o para cenar. Compromiso, cita. About once a year, I completely forget a lunch or dinner date. And I'm sorry it happened to you this year. Okay. All right. The next one, paragraph 323. Even though we knew it was going to rain and were prepared for it, we still had a lot of trouble finishing the job. It rained for 7 hours straight. Yeah, or 7 straight hours. 7 hours in a row. So, esto es una obra al aire, al exterior. Yes. Even though we knew it was going to rain, the weather forecast called for rain. The weather forecast said it was going to rain today. Okay. And we were prepared. We were prepared for the rain. We anticipated the problem with rain. Fine. And even though, a pesar de que estábamos preparados, o sabíamos de que iba a llover, even though, in spite of the fact that, despite the fact that, even though we knew, sabíamos, it was going to rain, and were prepared for it, estábamos preparados para ello. Even though we knew it was going to rain, and were prepared for it, we still had a lot of trouble finishing the job. We still had. Aún así, tuvimos muchos problemas, o nos costaba mucho terminar el trabajo. Even though we knew it was going to rain and were prepared for it, we still had a lot of trouble finishing the job. We still had, aún así tuvimos problemas. We still como todavía teníamos. We still had a lot of trouble finishing the job. It rained for 7 hours straight. Diluvio universal. It rained for 7 hours straight. Yeah. 7 hours, or for 7 straight hours. Curioso. Normally English is very rigid. Straight hours, not hours straight. But in this case, no. It rained for 7 hours straight. It rained for 7 hours in a row. Literalmente en una fila. Se usa incluso más que straight. It rained for 7 hours in a row. Can you believe it? My God. We didn't have to, it was raining cats and dogs for 7 hours straight. Wow. Okay. And so we had trouble. Well, we finished the job. Yeah. Rellenar los baches en la carretera. Yeah? With the rain. But we finished the job. We finished the job. Despite the rain. But we had trouble finishing the job, but we finished it. One more. How much time, Marta? Yeah, one more. Yeah. There's a remote possibility, There's a remote possibility that they might want us to study the Italian market. There's a remote possibility that they might want us to study, to prepare a study, preparar un estudio sobre el mercado italiano. Yeah. There's a remote possibility, posibilidad remota, ya verás que sí. There's a remote possibility, a slim chance, curioso, una esbelta posibilidad. A slim chance is a remote possibility. It's the same thing. There's a remote possibility that they might, que puede que quieran, that they might want us to prepare a study of the Italian market. They say, hey, Richard, yeah, estamos pensando aquí. We were thinking here that además del otro, pues también Italia. The Italian market too. Yeah. So there's a remote possibility that they might want us, querer que nosotros preparemos. They might want us to prepare a study of the Italian market, in addition to the German market. Yes. If that's the case, we're ready. Estamos hechos de una materia prima sólida. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Lo que sea, lo que nos exijan. We're ready. We're the best market studies firm, market research company in the world. So, there's a remote possibility they might want us to prepare a study of the Italian market, as well as, además de, así como, in addition to, además de, del mercado alemán, in addition to the German market. If that's the case, si así es el caso, if that's the case, we're ready. But we'll charge them double. Les cobraremos 2 veces más. Of course. Do you expect a study on the Italian market in addition to the German market for the same price? They're crazy. Yeah. Said, yeah, but hey, listen, in addition to the German market, can you also prepare a study on the Italian market for the same price? No. Sorry. El vicio de pedir es la virtud de no dar. ¿A que sí? All right. They're asking too much. No. We'll charge you 60% more, not double. Okay, and we'll prepare a study of the Italian market as well. So, there's a remote possibility, there's a slim chance. Curiosa expresión, slim. Slim se usa, slim is esbelto. Everybody wants to be slim. Como Carlos Slim, the Mexican, the wealthy Mexican man. Slim, pero slim se usa en forma figurada. A slim chance. Slim possibility, no decimos. Remote possibility, yes, we say slim chance. Slim pickings. Slim, I can't think of more examples, but there are more examples, I promise you. I can't think of any right now, so no se me ocurren más ejemplos. Fijaos como lo he dicho. I can't think of. Think of no es think about. Think about is darle vueltas a un tema. Yeah. Think of es cuando se te ocurre algo, o no se te ocurre algo. I can't think of anything. I can't think of any examples. Let's see. There's a slim chance that I won't be here tomorrow. Hay una remota posibilidad de que yo no esté aquí mañana. There's a slim chance. You never know. And so Marta will put on, welcome to, and the chair is empty. Can you imagine? The chair is empty. All right. So there's a remote possibility that they might. Claro, esta frase es muy posibilidad remota. Hay una remota posibilidad de que a lo mejor quieren que preparemos. There's a remote possibility that they may or might, ambos valen, may or might. There's a remote possibility they might want us to prepare a study of the Italian market in addition to the German market. Si el caso es así, if that's the case, this is a caso, we're ready. See you tomorrow.